Fashion industry, it's a small world like any industry, and I was fired from a number of jobs, um, but they just weren't the right fit. And you know, sometimes
Right.
what happens is you get the wrong fit, and then you get the wrong fit again, and then I got the wrong fit again, and it was sort of like, you know, I remember I had packed up my office and I was walking down 7th Avenue with all my stuff, and I said, oh my God, I don't think I'm going to be coming back. I just don't think I'm coming back.
So, what was going on in your head after you said, "Okay, I'm not going to do this. What am I going to do?" How do you reinvent
Panic.
yourself from scratch?
A little bit of panic. I mean, there was definitely some panic. And then there was also this feeling of like, okay, maybe it's not a bad thing. Like, just maybe that won't be a bad thing. Because I've been, you know, fairly unhappy selling clothing. And my last job was actually for a furrier, which is the antithesis of what I believe in. I mean, the complete antithesis.
So you were selling something you didn't even believe in.
Oh my God.
So you had been making. So you had all this time when you're losing these jobs, you were making dog food.
Well, I was making I was making dog food
For your own pets.
for my own dogs, and I had a pretty heavy travel schedule. So what I would do is I had a routine on Sundays where I would go to Whole Foods, and I would buy all of this all-natural meat and the organic fruits and vegetables, and I would make like a week's worth and freeze it.
How did you come up with a recipe?
You know, there's a lot of books out there. I was doing the deliveries, you know, in a taxi cab, and you know, I had industrial freezers in my living room, and then I really took a leap of faith and really, you know, it became bigger, and I could see that there was
A market.
a market, and so I wrote a business plan, and I raised the capital. You know, I got a SBA backed loan, and I opened a manufacturing plant in Wisconsin.
You opened a manufacturing plant.
Yes.
And what did that cost?
Gosh.
What made you think you could open a manufacturing plant?
Do you know, because other people did. Do you know, I looked at it and I was like, you know, other people do this. This couldn't be that hard. And I mean, I can't do this. If there's something that you believe strongly in and it keeps coming back to you, like that's one of the keys, is like this idea kept coming back to me. It wasn't like something I thought of one week and then never thought of again. Like, it kept coming back. It kept coming back. Because I've had other ideas that, you know, then next month you don't think about it again.
Right.
But if it keeps coming back to you and you feel like you have to do it, right, then I would say if you can possibly do it before you, say, quit your other job, if you could, you know, start taking some of the steps, like, for example, you know, see if you can start a little test market. Like, a test market is an important piece of it even before you write the business plan, because a test market proves that a concept could potentially work. And that's really, really helpful for even a business plan, which is necessary to get the SBA loan, which is necessary really to do anything, because you need capital really to do anything.
Wow. Well, congratulations. I mean,
Thank you.
I think it's an inspiring story. You created a product that clearly people want. It's timely. People are looking for that kind of product. They're wanting to eat healthier themselves, and they want their pets, especially after the scare with the dog food and everything from China.
Right.
So,
right. Well, people love their dogs, and so I'm very fortunate in that regard that I get to work in something that's really about adding to, you know, the longevity of people's pets.
yeah.